at Overwatch, I love you very much, but you do have the amazing ability of bringing out my angry side every time I play you. Okay, admittedly, it's not always the game's fault. I'm not the best FPS player in the world, and I do make a lot of mistakes. But there are some things that are beyond my control. Some of them are avoidable, some of them are inevitable, and there are some that make us throw down our mice and controllers and shout, "You cannot be serious!" at the top of our lungs. I'm Tori, and today I'm going to talk about 7 things in Overwatch that make me angry. Number 1. Turrets. Now, if I'd made this list back when I first started playing Overwatch, I probably would have included Bastion in this part, but weeks of grueling training and strategy building has made me a bit harder for Bastion to kill. Yeah, I still can't really avoid dying to him, but hey, at least he's controlled by a player, and players make mistakes. Which brings me on to talk about Torbjorn's incredibly annoying AI turrets. Near 100% accuracy even at 40 meters, 360 degrees of visibility, can be easily upgraded to level 2 with just a few hits, and even if you almost do destroy the damn thing, little Torby can use his ultimate, Molten Core, to bring his turret up to level 3, giving it a full 800 health. Oh, and Torbjorn will get Molten Core a lot due to the turret's near perfect accuracy. Just to add further insult to injury, Torb will most likely end up with play of the game, even if he was dead the entire time, all because of that wonderful AI turret. Number 2, the Reinhardt Bastion Torbjorn combo, or anything like that as long as it involves Reinhardt's shield and a turret. Yep, as if Torbjorn and Bastion couldn't be more annoying, the enemy team goes and sticks a Reinhardt in front of them. As long as his shield is up, this will throw a lot of your usual tactics for dealing with turrets out of the window, such as using a Widowmaker from a distance to snipe them. While there are other ways to deal with this, you probably won't have much success doing so in a random group. Hell, most people I team up with refuse to go tank or support, let alone work together to take down a shield turret combo. And even if you manage to get around the shield, you're going to have to do whatever you plan to do insanely fast before you're picked off by the turrets, Reinhardt's hammer, or a combination of both. Number 3. Teammates who refuse to fill a tank or support role but expect you to do it every single time. This wasn't so bad in quick play because the matches were short, but it's very noticeable in competitive. Now, I don't mind filling either of these roles when needed, I want to win after all, and sometimes I look forward to playing my favourite tank or support. But then you get the team member who wants to micromanage everyone's character too. Okay, fine, I'll go support. I could choose Zenyatta, I love that Discord orb and he can still heal. Ooh, or maybe I could be Symmetra seeing as we're on defence. The laser turrets are great here and the teleporter could be very useful.
Could you go Mercy instead? I want the res.
Number 4. People who choose characters not suited for the current map or strategy. This ties in with my previous point and does kinda turn me into that guy I just complained about. As I mentioned Symmetra, let's use her as an example for my argument. Now, I really like playing her even though she doesn't get a lot of love, but on a map like Hanamura while defending, she can be a godsend. Those cute little laser turrets she places can be deadly to the opposing team, especially when set up on that big door as it's the only way to get to the first objective for most characters. And her teleporter can be hidden away in any of the side rooms should it be needed. I mean, you have it, why not place it? So in all, defense is awesome for Symmetra. Keep doing what you're doing, we love you for it, Symmetra players. But wait, why are you now going Symmetra while attacking Hanamura? I don't want to sound like the knob from before, but please change. No? Okay, fine, I'll go support again. Number 5. Being killed when you thought you were in cover. Oh look, something to complain about that isn't to do with other players. There's a lot of talk going around about Overwatch's 20 tick rate. Tick rate basically means how many times a second a server can send little packets of data to the client, so in Overwatch's case it can do so up to 20 times a second. There is still a lot of debate over the whole 20 tick rate, and I'm not going to go into massive detail as I wouldn't really know what I was talking about, but in the world of FPS games, Overwatch apparently has quite a low tick rate. You'll probably have noticed this when you seemingly dived for cover to avoid that Widowmaker, but got sniped anyway. You'll watch the death cam shouting "hacks, hacks," only to see that your poor character never even made it to cover to begin with. This of course can also be down to lag, which in my case is definitely a problem. I live in South Africa and I don't have much choice server-wise. Even playing on the European servers will have me permanently over 250 ms, and nothing's worse in this game than knowing that no matter what I'll do, I'll always be slower to react than the opposing team due to where I live. Number 6. Characters that cause you to lose control of your character. I'm looking at you, May. I may be on my own in this trail of thought, but I always feel like in a fast-paced game such as Overwatch, a game where you're meant to keep on your toes and constantly swap out characters to keep your team viable, it feels wrong that a character such as Mei can not only have so much control over where you go and what you do, but also be quite deadly. How many times when a match has started has a Mei on defense used an ice wall to stop you from leaving your spawn area? Okay, even I do it sometimes, hee. And there are other doors to take, but it certainly is annoying. And then of course Mei could be standing at the other door, ready to freeze your ass, or she could even snipe you from afar with an icicle. God damn it, Mei. Even if you try and chase her down, she'll perform the ice wall cryo freeze combo, making you lose precious seconds that could be spent pushing the payload instead. It's not just the opposing team Mei who's a nuisance. I've had Mei friendlies frequently block my abilities and ultimates with her ice wall. I even died once as a Pharaoh doing rocket barrage when a friendly Mei accidentally ice walled in front of me, causing rockets to explode right in front of my face. To be fair, there are other characters that cause loss of control. You've got Junkrat's Trap, Zarya's ultimate, McCree's flashbang, but none of them are more annoying than the Troll Queen herself. And lastly, number 7, the whole competitive system in general. To be fair on Blizzard, they have stated they're working to improve the system, but as of writing this, it's still one big mess. So where do we start? Well, why not on team members leaving matches early and the repercussions of that? So if a player disappears from a game before it's finished, there isn't much of a penalty. Disconnections, power outs and the like do happen after all. The only time a serial leaver is going to be punished is if they do it a heck of a lot, and the only people who suffer every time are the teammates who stayed. When a player leaves a group, the rest of the team will receive a notification stating something like, "You can leave without penalty now, but you will still get a loss." So picture this, half your team has just dropped out, leaving the 3 of you to fend for yourselves against a full team of 6. If you try to fight on like the brave soldier 76 you are, you'll make easy pickings for the opposing team and are guaranteed to lose. Goodbye ranking. But hey, even if you do drop out now, it still counts as a loss, and once again, goodbye ranking. So how is this fair on you? You didn't drop out the team early. Well, that's just it. It isn't fair. And it gets worse. If anyone in either team drops out early, both teams will receive less ranking, only about 10 to 15% of their usual amount, and sometimes less. There are many other problems with the competitive system and rankings, but I don't want this video to be just about that. This was meant to be more of a pokey, fun, ranty video after all, so I'm going to leave this here. So, are there any things that make you angry in Overwatch that I could have included? Let me know in the comments section, and if you enjoyed listening to me rant on and on and on, please leave a like as it really helps me out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in whatever I play or talk about next. Bye bye!